Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over my September TBR. This month I don't have any arcs that I'm reading or anything like that, so I can kind of put my TBR pile that I'm picking this month on the main focal point. I can focus on it is what I'm trying to say. So there are a couple books on here that are going to be from the previous TBRs, and I'm determined to read them. I need to take care of them. I'm going to go over the ones that have been on previous TBRs, I believe, before first. So I have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Are we surprised to see this on here? I don't know. August was a little bit of a flop for me, reading-wise. I didn't start reading until I think the 18th of the month. So anything that was on my TBR for that month is pretty much just gone. I think I did read a few. I haven't filmed that wrap-up video yet, and it's still August, so I still have time to put a couple more in, but I did have a lot of ARC reads to do, so I kind of prioritized those before my TBR. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, I will be reading this month. It is smaller, so it'll be a quick read. And just a quick recap of what it's about. It's about Emmy and Luke. Yeah, Emmy and Luke, and she comes back from being injured from a riding incident, and I think he ends up taking care of her, and it's brother's best friend. And then I have Reckless by Elsie Silver, which I believe is the 4th book in the series. So we had Reds, Cade, Jasper. Yeah, this is the 4th book, and this is Theo and Winter's book. And just to recap, Theo is a bull rider. He is also Rhett from the first book, his protege. And then Winter is a doctor, and she is Summer from the first book. It's her sister. I want to read this especially since I think the 5th and final book just got announced. I believe it's the final book. Don't quote me on that. But that one did just get announced, so I know when my book buying ban's up, I want to get that first. I am a little nervous to go in this because I do know that this has the pregnancy trope in it, which is not a spoiler. It's on the back, it's on the cover. It's not a spoiler. And that just isn't one that I usually enjoy that much. So we'll see where this falls. And then I have Fault Line by Kai Stevens. I don't remember if I put this on a previous TBR or not. I think I did. I know I put Summertide on one, and I did read that book. I did really enjoy, I said Summertide, it's Springtide. I really enjoyed Springtide, which was the first book in the series, and this is about Kaya and Holden. I believe Kaya was friends with Harper in the first book, so this is Kaya and Holden. Holden is a hockey player, and I believe they hook up one night and then it steams from that. It says 3 years of rivalry. Oh my god. 3 years of rivalry. Just one night to cut the tension. When the ground beneath them begins to shake, will they hold on or let go? I think they kind of hate each other too. So I'm excited for this one. This one, I enjoyed the first one in the series. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, I want to say. But by reading this description on the back, it makes me think this one's going to be more for me. So I'm very excited. Now, new books that I'm putting on my TBR. And when I say new, I just mean new to me saying it on this channel, not new to me owning it. So, football season starting. And I am a football fan. So, as a football fan and a romance reader, surprisingly, I don't believe I've read any football romances. Well, that is about to change. So, I want to read the Players series by Monica Murphy. So there's Playing Hard to Get, which is the first book. There is Playing by the Rules, which is the second book. And then Playing to Win, which is the 3rd book. I'm not sure if this is the final book or if there will be more in the series. Either way, I have all 3. They are centered around football and a football team, I believe. So I do want to get these off of my TBR and start off the football season right by reading a football romance. So this is Knox and Jonah's book, and I believe it's Opposites Attract. I believe all these are also dual POV, so I love books that are dual POV, so that's more motivation for me to get these done. And so opposites attract. It says, I'm quiet, he's loud. I'm shy, he's definitely not. Everyone loves him. No one knows me. Fresh out of a breakup, I don't really trust him, and why should I? Knox is the ultimate player. When I become his English tutor, I tell myself we need to keep things between us strictly business. Watching my mother deal with my ex-athlete father long ago taught me to stay far away from that type of man. Yet, Knox is impossible to resist. Next thing I know, we're getting hot and heavy in the library. And that was never a part of the plan. When Knox admits he can't stop thinking about me, I have a realization. I can't stop thinking about him either. Instead of keeping my distance, I pull him in closer, until somehow we're spending all of our time together and I find myself falling for Knox hard. Star athlete, shy girl, and I'm excited. Next is Playing by the Rules, and this is Camden and Larry. Oh my god. This is Camden and Blair's book. Camden is the star quarterback of our college football team. Quiet, smart, absolutely gorgeous. He's the man all the women on campus rave about. While he's had a few casual hookups over the years, it's never anything serious. Cam doesn't do serious. He also doesn't do me. See, I'm his best friend's little sister, and whenever we're around each other, he's always warning me that I'm off limits, that nothing can ever happen between us. But I see the way he looks at me, and when he thinks I'm not watching. The heat in his gaze, the hunger, he can deny it. He can deny it, but that man wants me. I want him too. I'm tired of always being the good girl and doing what everybody expects. For once, I'm going to break all the rules that have me restrained my entire life. I'm going after Camden Fields, and no one can stop me. So this seems like it's kind of the opposite of the other one in a way, versus it's the guy who's quiet, and then she seems kind of louder. His brother's best friend. Yeah, brother's best friend. I'm excited. I love that trope. So I think I will enjoy this one. And then we have Playing to Win. This is Ruby and Ace's story. It says, Ace Townsend is the biggest player on campus, the sexy new quarterback on the football team. I should probably mention he's also a complete flirt, the life of the party wherever he goes, someone I should avoid at all costs. It's difficult though when I'm on the social media crew for the football team and we're out on the field during practice almost every day filming them. On the sidelines at games, hanging out with the team at bars. The more time I spend with Ace, the more I'm drawn to him. The attraction is there, but it's more than that. I actually like him. We have a connection and he definitely feels it too. The problem? I signed a contract when I started on the social media team with a no dating athletes clause. They're strictly off limits. If we get caught together, it's cause for my immediate termination. I love my job and don't want to risk it, but I'm falling for Ace. Hard. We're all for sneaking around and keeping our growing relationship secret, but it's starting to wear on us. Ace is determined to win me at all costs, though he doesn't want to be the reason I lose my job, but maybe the two of us being together is worth the risk. So a little bit of a forbidden romance. That one should be good too. Honestly, out of all of them, I'm thinking the third one will be my favorite. Will that prediction turn out right? We shall wait and see. And then I have two books on my TBR that are more fantasy based. So I have One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. Can you see the cover? There we go. It's better if it's far away. I absolutely love this cover, and I realized that when you open it, it's got like characters design on the sides. The other side. I have not read the Atlas 6. I do own it, but I haven't read that by her. I know that one was like blowing up all over social media, but I felt like this one was calling to me, so I want to give this one a try. I also love the cover. The dagger is everything. It says, in modern day Manhattan, where we lay our scene, two rival witch families fight to maintain control of their respective criminal empires. I cannot talk today. I believe this is supposed to be kind of like a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but with witch families, which is perfect because we're going to be going into fall and I can go ahead and start reading my fall witchy books, my fall romances. I am so excited. I love fall. I say I love fall, but I've yet to get any pumpkin spice drinks. So, you know, maybe I'm a faker. I do want to kind of go into this blindly and not know too much about it, but I am very excited. I've heard really good things. I don't think I've seen anything bad about this, so I have high hopes. And maybe if I like it, I'll read Atlas 6. If you've read Atlas 6, let me know if it's worth it. And last but not least, I have Defy the Night by Bridget Kimmer. I've had this for a while. This one was gifted to me. I think I won it on a giveaway, I want to say. I do have the second one for this. I don't remember why I haven't started reading it yet, but I will go ahead and read the inside. A kingdom divided by corruption. The king desperately holding it together. A girl willing to risk everything to bring it all crashing down. The kingdom of Kandala is on the brink of disaster. Rifts between sectors have only worsened and a sickness began ravaging the land. And only the known cure and elixir made from the moonflower petal is severely limited. The king holds onto a tenuous peace with a rueful hand. It said rueful. It's a ruthless hand. Once again, I can't read today. I'm so sorry. Out in the wilds, apothecary apprentice Tessa Cade and her best friend Wes are tired of watching people suffer. They risk their lives every night to steal moonflower petals and distribute the elixir to those in need. But it's still not enough. As rumors spread that the cure no longer works and sparks of rebellion begin to flare, a particularly cruel act from the king's justice makes Tessa desperate enough to try the impossible, sneaking into the palace. But what she finds on the inside makes her wonder if it's even possible to fix Kandala without destroying it first. So this is kind of like the spark of a rebellion and I believe a change to a kingdom. I don't remember if there's any romance in this or not. I think if there is, it's a very small subplot. I am excited to read this, and I think this will fit really well into kind of edging into October and like the witchier reads and stuff like that. I'm excited. So here are all the books that are on my TBR, and hopefully I will get to this month. I'm really going to try to focus on it this month, and I will hopefully check them off. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.